In the heart of a bustling city, there stood a small bookstore named Page Turner's, owned by a middle-aged woman named Clara Martin. Clara had always loved books since childhood. They were her escape, her adventure, and her teachers. After years of hard work and perseverance, she opened her bookstore 10 years ago, pouring her heart and soul into creating a haven for book lovers. The shop was filled with a charming collection of literature, cozy reading nooks, and the warm aroma of brewed coffee wafting from the nearby cafe. Despite the initial excitement, Clara struggled to keep the store afloat. E-commerce had taken a toll on local businesses, and she often found herself working long hours with little profit. But her passion for literature never wavered, and she always believed that every book had the potential to change a life. One cold, rainy afternoon, a scruffy young man walked into Page Turner's. His name was Tyler, a 22-year-old who wore tattered clothes and carried a backpack that looked as burdened as he was. With unkempt hair and a weary expression, he seemed out of place among the cozy shelves lined with gleaming covers. Clara greeted him with a smile, hoping to brighten his day. "Welcome to Page Turner's. Can I help you find something?" Tyler hesitated, looking around the store with uncertainty. "I don't know," he mumbled. He brushed his fingers over the spines of the books, but his eyes were filled with a mix of sadness and confusion. Clara recognized that look. It was the same one she had seen in herself during her darkest days. She walked over and picked up a worn copy of The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, handing it to him. "This book is about following your dreams and finding your purpose. It's one of my favorites." Tyler took the book, glancing at the cover. "I can't afford it," he said quietly. "Don't worry about that," Clara replied, her voice warm. "You can have it. Consider it a gift." Tyler looked surprised. "But why? I'm just a nobody." Clara chuckled softly. "Everyone has a story worth telling. I believe that sometimes you just need a little push to find your way." Taken aback by her kindness, Tyler took the book, wondering if he truly deserved this unexpected gift. He left the store that day with more than just a book. He carried a glimmer of hope, the first in a long time. Weeks went by and Tyler returned to Page Turner's. This time he looked slightly more put together, his hair brushed back, and a spark of determination in his eyes. Clara welcomed him enthusiastically. "You came back?" "Yeah," he said, a shy smile breaking through. "I read the book. It was amazing. It changed the way I see things." Clara's heart swelled with joy. "I'm so glad to hear that. What did you learn?" "I learned that maybe I should chase my dreams instead of just drifting through life," he replied. "I'd like to do something meaningful, but I don't know where to start." Clara paused, considering how she could help someone trying to reclaim their life. "How about this? You can volunteer here at the bookstore. I could use an extra pair of hands, and you could learn a few things along the way." Tyler's eyes widened in surprise. "Really? You'd let me?" "Absolutely," Clara exclaimed. "It might help you find your path, and I promise it will be rewarding." Tyler accepted her offer, and from that day on, he worked part-time at Page Turner's. He gladly organized books, helped customers, and even ran a few book readings for children on weekends. Clara mentored him, sharing her love for literature and how it could empower people. Slowly, Tyler began to regain his confidence, discovering that he had a talent for public speaking and storytelling. As the months rolled on, Clara introduced Tyler to other local business owners, encouraging him to network and explore his interests. He met David, the owner of a publishing company, who offered him a chance as an intern. It was an opportunity Tyler never dreamed he would have. With Clara's unwavering support, Tyler dedicated himself to the publishing internship. He learned about editing, marketing, and the inner workings of the literary world. His passion reignited, and he poured himself into his newfound career. He began to write his own stories, drawing from his past experiences. Each day was a step forward, guiding him toward his aspirations. Meanwhile, Clara faced her challenges at Page Turner's, struggling with financial constraints. With the rise of digital sales and changing consumer behavior, she feared that her beloved bookstore could become another casualty of the times. But where Clara saw challenges, Tyler saw potential. He suggested hosting community events, workshops, book clubs, and author signings to create a sense of community and draw people back into the store. Inspired by his enthusiasm, Clara agreed, and together they organized special events, turning the store into a thriving hub. As word spread, foot traffic increased, and customers returned to purchase books, share stories, and connect with others. Tyler became a beloved figure at the cafe, where he shared his journey with guests and inspired them to pursue their dreams. One sunny afternoon, while hosting a community event, Clara witnessed a transformation in both Tyler and the bookstore. Surrounded by lively discussions, laughter, and excitement, she felt the ebb and flow of positivity filling the air. It was a party that celebrated resilience, creativity, and the power of stories. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Clara looked at Tyler, who was confidently talking to a group of attendees. It was a reflection of growth, not just for him, but for the entire bookstore. He had become a voice for those seeking change, sharing his journey as proof that second chances were possible. Months later, Tyler received an offer from a well-known publishing house to publish his first book, an autobiography detailing his struggles and triumphs. He invited Clara to the launch event, recognizing her as a crucial part of his journey. On the night of the launch, the bookstore was packed with friends, family, and community members eager to support Tyler. Clara sat in the front row, filled with pride and admiration, as Tyler spoke passionately about finding purpose and the importance of believing in oneself. He dedicated his book to Clara, acknowledging her as the woman who had seen potential where he saw darkness. "Without Clara, I wouldn't be standing here today," he said, tears of gratitude in his eyes. "She showed me that kindness could inspire change and that everyone deserves a second chance." The crowd erupted into applause, and Clara felt an overwhelming sense of fulfillment. The bookstore flourished, transforming lives and igniting hope. Clara continued to support aspiring writers, providing a platform for their voices while celebrating the beauty of stories. As the years passed, Clara and Tyler's bond deepened. Together, they worked to create a community that embraced creativity, compassion, and the unshakable belief that everyone has the power to rewrite their own narratives. In the end, Page Turner's wasn't just a bookstore. It had become a sanctuary for individuals to discover their voices, share their experiences, and pave the way for others. And in the heart of that little shop, Clara learned that sometimes all it takes is one act of kindness to change a life forever.